good morning, and welcome to Ebony Parker YouTube channel, aka Queen E. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Queen E, because I'm down here from the country, North Kakalaki. So, being in the country on a day like this, I come out here and I sit outside, listen to Mother Nature. Yep, I sit on the porch. It's too early to have my glass of wine, just got to finish with a few cups of coffee. But anyway, I just like to hear nature. If you hear the birds out here, because I'm in the country. I'm going to be sharing a lot with my channel with spirituality. I am a spiritualist. I call myself Queen E. I can't read cards. I can't read spirits. But what I'm really trying to do is just wake people up this day and time. People are hurting. People are depressed. And people are making money off of you because of your depression and weakness and hurt. We've all been hurt. If you live long enough, there's gonna be some more. But I wanted to share something to talk with you today in reference to we coming up into politics, voting. So I want all of y'all to go out to the polls and vote. Matter of fact, I hired some people in my business to help go around in my community and get the elders that can't get out and vote, make sure they got a mask and safe and everything. And we're gonna make sure they get out and vote. One of the funeral homes has donated some chairs for them so they don't have to stand as long and sit down in the chairs. Of course, we're gonna have water out there for them. We want everybody to feel comfortable, come out and vote. Don't let nobody tell you that your vote ain't gonna count. And we've been voting for 300 or 400 years or whatever. Don't listen to that. Because our ancestors fought too hard. They did a lot of things for us to get to where we're at today. And no matter what way in life we look at it, a change got to come one day, and it's going to come. It's going to come. Whatever way it's coming, it's coming. Right now, with all the riots and everything going on, I prayed for the families out there. I pray. I pray for each and every y'all every day, the known and the unknown. Because that's all I can give that's for free. That it outweighs anything else in life. People come towards me, they be like, Queenie, pray for me, light a candle, blah, blah, blah. And of course I do. I don't just be saying it. I can't show you my altar because that's sacred with my ancestors. But prayer do work and it change things. But like I said, just take time out of the day and just love yourself. I sit out here on the porch and I think and I laugh, and sometimes if you hurt, pretend like you happy. Don't make people out like you crazy. But I know some crazy people they happy or something in their head making them happy and everything. And we're gonna be meeting a lot of people with this channel. I'm gonna help uplift you in your spiritual awakening. No, I'm not a preacher. No. I would be sitting on this porch. Nah, I be having jets and everything. Y'all know how it works. Y'all gonna keep it real. You know how it is. But anywho, I just try to awaken everybody's eyes up. I do believe in God. I believe in God within me. I believe in God. I do believe in the ancestors. I've been in church all my life since a little girl. From the time I moved down here, my grandmother raised me. Oh, bless her soul. I get emotional. She was a wise woman. But at the time, the stuff she was saying, I was just like, this is not making sense. You better eat that food. It's gonna come a day you're gonna want that food. She ain't never lied. It had been a day that I ain't have no food. It had been a day that I wish I had that collard green and everything that she was feeding and, making me eat. And then, oh my God, child abuse. You say that word if you want to. We got whippings when we grew up. Oops. I think I can say that. They be done, came to my house. But anywho, you train a child in a way that he should go, and they will not depart from you. Now, I know sometimes, you be like, I raised my child the best I can. Yes, you did. That's all you can do. I got 2 kids. I got a boy and a girl. My girl's the oldest, and I got a son, and I got a granddaughter. And I got these 2 little ones here. Let me show y'all real quick about them. That's Lady. That's CJ. Those are my babies. Yep. But I was raised down here. This is all my roots. And as we get deeper in my channel, I'm going to be showing y'all some things. I'm going to be showing you how to sage and smudge. I keep it real. Um, I always asked growing up if I could just be a wise lady, that the kids would just want to come sit around me and suck up all my wisdom. And I used to love old people, and I used to sit around when they allowed me, because back then they said, children, y'all need to get from around grown people. But when I was around them old enough and they would talk, I would listen. But God knows I didn't understand it. Some stuff they were saying, just, coming home from school, take your good shoes off and this and that. I don't know what that meant, because I only had one pair. But anyway, that being said, the village did raise me. My great aunts, my great uncles, they raised me, and they raised me hard, and I'm very straightforward. I just want y'all to know that there is power in this right here. And what I mean, you have to speak it over your life every day and your children. I know y'all going through something. I can sense it right now. Right now as I'm doing this, it came across me right now. I'm sensing something with some child abuse, some child abuse, some child abuse, some child abuse. When I look at stuff and I hear stuff where it come in my spirit with stuff like that, it hurts me. Because I was raised in the Bible, and it says, suffer little children coming to me. I know I'm going to have some haters and some people that the blinders is not off of them, but it's coming off. I do not take the Bible literally. And what I mean by that, I've been raised in the church and I did everything 10%. I did it all growing up. It did not work for me. My family died broke, and they was religious people. I'm not religious, by no means. I'm spiritually in tune with God and nature and the ancestors. I don't believe in a half human and half bird as an angel, and all of them got to be white. I don't believe in the Santa got to be white and wearing suits whenever I didn't have Christmas. And what I did have was one toy and maybe something from the neighborhood, but we'll get in that a little bit later, close to the holidays. I don't believe in an Easter bunny laying eggs. I was raised in the country now. I ain't never seen it happen. A rabbit lay a rabbit. But that being said, and I know y'all like, Ebony, you're confusing me. I mean, it's going to all come together. It's going to all come together. When I talk to people, I hear their side. And if they want to hear my side, and I try to just, like I said, my main thing is just waking you up. My main thing now is that I have to eat right. Diabetes, high blood pressure and stuff running in my family. And I had to come off this weight. So the spirits have told me I got to take a different journey. So I got to obey them. And I know you're like, where's your church? This is my church, the community. I go out, I help people. I donate, talk to them. It's just the little things that people be looking for. I called a sister cousin of mine yesterday. She lives in Atlanta. All down in the country, if you have first cousins that y'all was raised like sisters, we say sister cousins, whatever they want to. But I said, I just wanted to call you. You was in my spirit and see how you was doing. You would have thought that I told her that she just won the lottery. She went boohoo crying, and she said nobody has never done this before. I said, girl, you got to be kidding. She said, Ebony, no, nobody has never done this before. And I'm 42. She about 47. Out of 47 years, she said nobody just called her up and just say, how you doing? You was on my mind. So that being said, take the time out today and call somebody or text message them and just say you was on my mind. So you got to give it out to the universe to get it back. And by the way, this is new to me. It's going to get better. But hit the thumbs up, they say. Subscribe to my channel. There is going to be some ads, but this is what I say. It's like a commercial. When I'm into my Lifetime movies and different movies, when a commercial come on, I go in the kitchen, get me something to drink. I do a bathroom break. And that's what I want y'all to do with this ads and then come on back to me. But I will be taking some callers with questions. Um, I will do that. But like I said, my main thing is I'm just trying to wake up our people. And I just want them to know that, you act accordingly. We can't control people. We can't control their thoughts. I don't know why the world is, well, I do, but you got to control yourself. A wise woman once told me, she said, you can't control nobody but yourself. You don't let nobody let you act out of character. You don't let nobody make you don't act like a queen that you are. We are kings and queens in this world today. You don't let them. I stand up for myself. I don't call myself bees and all that kind of stuff. I am a queen. And my little nieces and stuff, they're my princess. You know, my grandbaby, my daughter. Be blessed of who you are. We try to change ourselves too much. The wind is up down here. We're trying to change ourselves too much to fit in this world. Either they're gonna like you or hate you, baby. And trust me, believe everybody ain't gonna like you. So I just want to kind of get started with this, and I don't want to stay too long up here. We're gonna have some fun on this channel for real. I'm gonna be waking y'all up to some things. We're gonna have some fun. I know some of y'all like, well, Ebony, you wear your head wraps and stuff. When I mostly go out, or if I'm doing some prayers or different things, the Bible, the way other people may interpret it, is that they said that they pour the oil from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. It's something about your head now, people. Let me tell you something. Don't be letting people play all in your hair. With little babies or old people, where I come from in the countries, the older people, and my ancestors and stuff said, don't you let nobody be rubbing their hands through that baby hair. And right when somebody, they got a hair full of hair, and they go to, no, thank you. Because there's people just not right. So I keep my hair covered up at certain times, so that I can be protected, especially if I'm in prayer and I'm setting up candles and wishes and stuff, because some people going through. So I'm trying to help them with that. And when you're in at certain times like that, I don't want nothing to jump on me that will go in the house with me. I did not sleep well last night. I didn't sleep well. I didn't. But anyway, when you don't sleep well at night, the thing that I tell my daughter, but anyway, you always supposed to have a glass of water beside your bed, not no plastic cup, not no porcelain glass that you can see through, and fill it up with water. Not to the top, but you drink on that through the night. But it's important to keep a glass of water beside your bed. It's very important, because that helps absorb anything that's trying to attack you in your sleep, which God is sending you messages. God speaks to me through dreams, but if somebody on here can interpret it, inbox me, or first subscribe, and then we're gonna go from there. But anyway, it's been real. I'm looking around because we have a business here where we got like 2 businesses. One of the businesses, we have a mechanic shop. I have a specialty place back here that people that can't get to the store with this corona, which was before that, they will order the food. I will go to the older people houses, the elders, because I believe in take care of your elders. Take care of them, trust me. I know some of them may be a bit rough around the edges, but they tender in the middle. But I go sit down with them on this new technology, because they don't know, and sit down with my iPad, and you want something from Food Line, you want to go to Carly C's, and I place their order, and then I have one of my drivers to go through the drive pick it up for them, using their information. Sometimes some families can't afford it, so with my business, we might do one family a month, but right now they're helping people with food stamps and different things, so we haven't had a problem with that. Just mostly toiletry and stuff. We've been needing that, but my advice to you today is just do good. Do something good today. I don't care if you laughing around some people that ain't laughing. I guarantee you to rub off on them. We have to, even we're not happy, we don't feel like it, trust me, pretend like it. You know, sometimes I just laugh at myself. Cause people say, "Girl, you so comical, you so funny." I think I was supposed to be a comedian. God, I really think I was supposed to be a comedian for real. But anywho, I got that from my father, rest his soul, rest his peace, yeah. And my grandmother that raised me. She's all the mother I had. She lived a long life. She was in her 90s. Wise lady. Ooh, that lady was wise. And what I like about these older people today, they'll sit up there and make you think they don't know what you're doing. They know. Me and my sister cousins, we used to sneak out the house and put pillows all over the bed and like we in there sleeping. And one night I got back earlier than they did, so I was in the bedroom and grandmother was going around doing bed checks because we stayed with her that weekend. So she opened the door and see down here where I was raised, we look up, we took out for each other. We don't go snitch on nobody. You see or don't see, keep your mouth shut. But now people, they mouth like a strainer. You know how strainers can't hold no water? They can't do it. They just tell everything. But anyway, so we would always look out for each other. So grandmother would go and slide in a room, and right when she opened the door, she'd be like, "Such and such, you sleep?" And then I would have to imitate like her. Yeah. My grandma wasn't no fool. She played along with it, and she played along with it so good that right when my sister cousin was trying to come in the house to sneak in, for some reason, grandma had to get up to go use the bathroom and get some water and catch her right there in the traps. So, kids, if you think you're trying to get by on your parents, nah, they know. They know. And as my grandmother got older, she got dementia. I got to study the two, dementia, Alzheimer's and stuff. But she had it, and we kept her at home as long as we could. Hearing things. We kept her at home as long as we could until she was getting her days and nights mixed up, and we'd be sleeping. She's down the road somewhere, and a neighbor would call us because she was getting it mixed up, and her mind would tell her else thing. I do have a dementia foundation for her, and what my foundation we're trying to do is a lot of times you have to take off work because they have to constantly go to the doctor, or the stuff that Medicaid don't cover, like PEDS or something like that. We're gonna step in and help the family with that. I'm in the country and I'm hearing all kind of stuff. Deers is walking over here, and it's just a lot going on. But yeah, so we're getting that started. I just want to be the best I can be while I'm living here on this earth, because this is not my home, and I want everybody to be able to say the same thing about me. So yeah, so she did have dementia, but one thing I can say for sure, and two for certain, she did never forget me. I mean, I would go in her different wigs on and makeup and change my voice, and sometimes I think she would mess with me because she'll go, I said, "You know who I am, pretty lady?" I said, "You know who I am, pretty lady?" And she had got so gorgeous. She didn't even look like she was 91. She was so pretty. Her skin, her hair was just as white and long. And I said, "Well, who am I?" She said, "Ebony." I said, "Okay." One day I came in there, and she really messed with me. And I said, "You know who I am?" "Mm-mm." I said, "My name Ebony. You don't know me?" She said, "Mm-mm." She said, "I got a granddaughter named Ebony." She was messing with me, but I feel her presence with me now, because every Sunday I would go get her from the home, from the nursing home, and she loved ice cream. And I would say, "Grandmother, you get in the car." Different family members always would come get her and stuff, and I would bring her over here to the country, to her house, and down to see her family members and here, and she'll help me in my garden and stuff like that. I kept trying to keep her going and stuff like that. And my grandmother would be talking to me, and she was talking to me in things that I didn't know what she was talking about. We'd be walking, and she'll look up at the sky and be like, that bird is such and I'm like, yeah, But what she was actually doing was talking to me and getting me prepared. And my cousin that played professional ball, Ashley, the one that found her, and in the nursing home they called her, and bless her soul, she left. But she left peacefully. She wasn't in pain. She wasn't hurt. So I've always said I want to be the big mama and carry that on. to be wise like her, just keep everybody straight. But it seems like once the big mamas leave out the family nowadays, families is just like that all over the place. And we got to come back as a people of who we were, them Sunday dinners. So what, you argue? So what, such and such? We all got our problems in our family, trust me. But you know what? That was the funny time, though. That was the funny time. We ate Sunday dinner, either one of the grandparents' house every Sunday. And my grandma, she would wait to fry the chicken. You know, something about us people, we got to have our chicken hot. So everything else be ready, the gravy, the collards and everything. We coming from church. And she be like, all right, I got to start the chicken, y'all. And ain't nothing. And see, back then, oh my God, this is how I was raised back in the day. The preachers will come eat with you at your house each time the preacher come, and they'll eat with you, and the preacher wives and the assistant preachers, and it just made us feel good. You know, nowadays the preacher got 15 bodyguards. You better not, Reverend, can you step back? Shoot, I mean, this is unreal. But them was the good old days. That was church, and I thank God that my grandmother instilled me who God was, and instilled in me who God was, because I was from the city, Maryland. I didn't go to church, didn't know none of this. But as I got older, my spirituality, what felt good to me, started changing, and what helped me and what makes me feel good. I pray 3 times a day. And I meditate. If y'all don't know how to meditate, meditate. I don't wear black all the time though, but I was going to be on camera, so I'm going to look kind of thin, but it ain't help. Don't let people make you think black is dangerous. Black is a protection. Black is a protection. We've been taught that black is bad. Black don't crack, baby. You know, we've been taught that if the black hit and run across the road, my grandma and them, they'll be about to run off the road making an X on the windshield. Really? To the day, I don't know what the X got to do with the cat crossing the road, but we're going to talk about it another day, another time. And look, y'all, I think it's about, I don't know exactly what time it is right now, but at 12, I have to go into prayer and pray and different things, and meditate, and just talk to my ancestors and ask them, what is it I need to do? See, their DNA lives in us. They see down the road. They know what's best for you. They know what ain't right for you. They get on me sometimes. They get on me, but they look out for me and they love me. You ever felt that time when you going down the road and somebody don't know lane control and they all in your lane, and you ever seen it where the car just pop right back in their lane? That's your ancestors, baby. Don't make them think that was an angel. That's your ancestors. They all around you right now, right behind you. They all around me right now. Now, little kids got imagination. They probably can see them. The animals could probably see them. Your dog, your pets that crossed on can be your protectors. But my ancestors right here beside me, babe. I've seen people that I work with try to do me harm, lie, do what they do. I come home and I pray and I pray. See, the Bible told y'all that God said vengeance is his, said the Lord. My belief said, my ancestors said, I go to God, and whatever God allowed my ancestors to do, that's what they do. Now, the person you asking, well, Ebony, what did they do? They just lied and kept commotion all the time. And then a little bit after that, they were sick. Needed me to work for them. I worked for them, didn't have nobody else. See, I got something out of it. I didn't treat that person the way they treated me. When you walk in the spiritual realm, you cannot treat people the way they treat you. You have to walk right, because your ancestors is there. They don't do no evil stuff. They're not going to do what's not right. They're ready to cross over just like you. But they're here to lead and guide you and protect you, because they can see things that you ain't seen. They've been through stuff that you ain't been through yet. They want you to call on them and help them, for them to help you. Trust me, they do. If people may say, let the dead sleep, let the dead sleep. We all is one, and we all going to be resurrected. You know how many people be blowing themselves away to get in heaven, if that's the way it works? No, their flesh is resting, but their spirit is with us. You know, You know, if you ever feel a time that a certain song come on and just remind you of your papa, that's them. If you, I can be in a house sometime and I can smell a scent. My grandmother, she always smelled like a little baby. Something my aunt was washing her clothes or something. That's them. Um, all of a sudden you clean up in your house and a portrait fall out. That's them. They come through signs and wonders, animals, different things, and that's why I go outside. You have to pay attention to nature because that's how the spirits talk to you. That's how your ancestors can relate to you. They can't pick up the phone and call you. You know, they talk to you. If you're really deep and you start getting spiritual, it'll come to you in dreams. My ancestors, they'll come see me. Um, and if somebody said, well, even what they be saying at Carry On Conversation, they don't talk. You know, my grandmother, she comes see me about every other week or once a month. And she'll come see me and I see her face, but she don't talk and I can never reach her. I always be trying to run after her, get her, and she disappear. You know, I guess she's saying, you better stay over there for right now, Ebony. You got some things to get straightened out, and I'm busy over here. And she's busy, buddy. She's busy. But I'm telling you, you will feel so much better. We're going to talk about how to eat right here. We're going to talk about, I want to hear your views, okay? We are not going to get in no debate about the Bible. I am not. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to do any of that. That's your prerogative. So people can get up here and say, oh, the Bible worked for me. That's fine and dandy. That's fine and dandy. But I got it right to say what I want to say. You do too. So let's remember that, but let's be respectful of everybody and be respectful. See, now it's a yellow jacket crawling all on my phone right now. Y'all may not can see it, but it's all on my phone. That's how, see, y'all in the camera. That's nature. That's nature. You have to, why am I going to kill that yellow jacket? It ain't done nothing to me. It's just doing what it do. So I want people to spare my life or my feelings. You know, why are you getting pissed and upset because I don't agree with what you're saying? We have to agree to disagree. But I promise you, by watching my channel, I think I've been up here too long for the first time. By watching my channel, you will not come in the same way. You won't leave out that way. Let's put it that way. The way you come in here, you won't leave out. And I keep looking around because my husband's somewhere around there in the backyard doing something. And I'm hearing, and that was one thing I'm in the country. You always hearing the animals and hearing different things and stuff. I was from the city, so I don't like dark. I just don't care for dark. And when you start getting spiritual things, you have to know that in the darkness, God is working it out. In the midnight hour, see, they want to say like black is bad, dark is this. Honey, blessings come out of darkness, you. My most blessings have come through the midnight hour, because he's doing his thing behind the scenes. So don't be afraid of darkness. We're gonna unprogram all that. We're gonna unprogram that because we are kings and queens. And I'm sorry if people just say, I'm just sick of that y'all black people keep saying that. And what do you want me to do? Because I am who I am and I'm proud of who I am. I think we have so long just kept trying to satisfy everybody and putting everything, you know, whatever make everybody else in this world happy. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, Miss Ma. No. So, you know, that being said, I know I can't hold you long because I think that's something. We're going to take this to the porch again. I'm going to be coming on every week and everything. Like I said, give me a thumbs up. I got a short little thumb like my daughter. She got a short little hand. And subscribe. And when the ads come on TV, on the channel, go to the bathroom, get you another beer, get you a glass of wine or something, and then come right back. Don't stop that. Don't stop it. Don't stop that ad. And plus, it might be something good out there. I mean, I've been finding out a lot of things on that ad with my businesses and stuff. If you have any questions, you need any help with businesses, let me know. Now is the time to start your business. We as a people. There's no excuse to be sitting back. Man, woman, See, we all up under the same umbrella, serving the same God, the same God. But see, you have to get out of that brainwashed. Because see, in 10 Commandments, and most of them they said, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not. I ain't being funny. They killed us. They stole from us, and they're ahead. There's nowhere in the world when we got in business, and my husband said, I just want to be honest with the people. If there's someone with a car, I just want to tell them. I just want to be honest with them. And this one guy said, dude, you won't make it in this business being honest. That ain't how it work. You got to tell the people what they want to hear. You got to lie to them. He said, no, I just can't do that. He'll be honest with the people. That they've been lied to and damaged. They don't even know what the truth is. They'll come tap on the shoulder. But at the end of the day, he do what's right for him. And I'm going to get on into that too, to let y'all know, don't give up. Him and I was about homeless. And I remember the Helen Baylor story when she was saying her and her husband. Now, I've never been on drugs. I just drink my wine. I don't drink beer, liquor, nothing like that. I'm a social drinker. He drank his beers and his cigarettes and everything. But I left my husband, high school sweethearts and everything. That's another time. It's really up out here. But we met. He was at one of my businesses. I was running a bar and a grill, cooking and drinks. And he came in there construction. We've been together for 17 years. But you know what? I've been together with him longer than I've had one steady job. But sometimes that's how life is. But anyway, we have no children together yet. We just got my two. My daughter's in school. She's 22. And my son's out there trying to find himself. Bless his heart. But we didn't have anything. And people used to say, y'all don't need to be together. That ain't your type, Ebony. She ain't your type, Cleve. He like them real thin and all that. And, I got a lot of sweetness going on. But in about 4 months, y'all gonna see this go down. Yeah. And, we went through a lot. And at the end of the day, all these many years, we just keep coming back. But see, can I tell you, he's like a minister to me. We as a women some of us, we get our menstrual once a month, and you just ill, you just don't want. He pisses me off once a month. That I don't talk to him for 7 days is how pissed he makes me. Yes, I really think that's just part of God making him be that way or something. So he's around there somewhere. But anyway, I'm going to encourage y'all. I was telling my sister cousin the other day, was talking, and I said, I don't like that saying when they say, don't let your left hand know what your right hand, what's in your right hand. They both on my same body. Come on. That's some kind of slave mentality that was written in the Bible because they didn't want you to tell your brothers and sisters how to get ahead. But tell this one over here, your master, how to cook their biscuits and chicken, and they benefit from it. So, like I said, the Bible to me is a book of rules and laws. To me, controlling what you should and shouldn't do, and I just don't take a lot of it literally. I don't, when it says 10%, it was a couple times in my life I didn't have 10% to give. Do that mean I'm not going to be blessed? I do not pay tithes now. I pay offerings. We give big amount of offerings to foundations or certain churches that's doing food banks, and I don't wear a shirt. I don't tell nobody. We're closing on a house now, and we got so many vehicles in our yard. I remember we didn't even have no cars, and everything around here is paid for and stuff. And believe it or not, down here in this little small town where the dogs even know you by your name, everybody in your business. But what they don't know is what dead a month due energy bill is due in my house. They know everything else. At least they think they know. And I let them pretend like they know. Sometimes I tell them before they tell me, girl, I heard you. Yeah, I did. You know what? I sure enough did. That's how I am. Shut them up. And I ain't got time to be hearing nobody else gossiping. And being in this spiritual thing, you got to learn you don't talk about nobody. You know, if you're going to talk about somebody, talking a good way, but don't get whipped up in that gossip and stuff, because you got to understand you are an image of what God wanted. Like somebody that's just pure, just good to people, you know? And that's the way you have to be. Don't get me wrong, people are going to try you. They're going to try, the world will try you to get you out of character. And that's when you have to take a deep breath. And don't let nobody tell you got to be on medicine to calm yourself down. We ain't had medicine growing up little kids, and I knew how to act. Get somewhere and sit down somewhere. All this medicine the doctor's making off of you. I'm depressed, I'm PTSD, I'm bipolar. Y'all believe anything they tell you to do. That's another day, another story. Oh, the rescue squad going down the road. That don't look good. Ooh, Father God, wherever they going, bless them. The lights is just, you see, they right quiet and it's just blinking. See down here, because we only have stop lights and buses and taxis here. Okay, I'm going to carry you out in my community and show you later on in my videos. But you got to subscribe and see all of that. Don't use me like that now. Don't just blank press on and be like, I ain't got time to watch that woman all that talking. I ain't sitting there preaching. I'm just telling you the real deal and stuff. But those lights, it's not good. You know, most of the time they say when the lights is like that, somebody either dying or dead, and they got to go get their bodies. So we can just take a moment, about 3 seconds, and close our eyes. There we go. We sent our prayers to them that whatever way that the universe will have it, let God have his way. We don't need to judge why is it happen. But, you know, I was raised up, don't you question God, don't you ask God. That is so dumb. That's dumb. He wants you to ask him so he could tell you. What other way he gonna tell you? God, why did I lose my job? Me growing up in the church, don't ask him, don't question God. Let him have his way. I ask him. He'll show me signs or speak to me, that inner voice. But I'm going to tell you why. Because I seen you later on, you're going to fall and break your leg and you ain't going to be able to work. You ain't going to be able to do what I need you to do. I said, okay, thank you, God. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't ask God no questions. He's a man just like you and I. And he ain't white. Stop all that thinking that he's white. That's an Italian man somewhere. Matter of fact, I looked him up. He's from California somewhere. Making that man like he just as pretty as he can be. Shoot. Look at the Egyptian stuff, you know. And, you know, good God Almighty, we can't even... But anywho, y'all, it's been real. We're going to come back and sit on the porch like a day or so. I'm going to have another topic. I'm going to be talking to you next about how to, with your candles, how to just start off a basic altar with your candles. I've been in it for like 14 years. And I'm going to first start you out to set a basic altar. My daughter, she started a basic altar. And look, I know they like, I ain't doing that stuff. They made you think that's witchcraft. They made you think that that's wrong. But let me tell you something, that works for us, baby. You know, it ain't no different than a Catholic burning their candles. But when it comes time to us, and I'm burning my candles in the house. Oh, she's weird. But my candles is for peace and blessings and prayers for other people coming up. So I'm going to show you just how to start you a simple altar. And it ain't got to be nobody business. And don't let nobody touch it. It ain't no bloodline. They don't need to be touching it anyway. But I'm going to just show you the basic altar to make you feel comfortable. If it don't work for you, just let me know. We'll try to get to the bottom, like what's really going on. I mean, I have with my altar, my daughter, she needs a car now. She's coming out here to get my car. And I have put any kind of requests or prayers that I want, I write them down on my altar. And I cast them into, you know, God and the universe. And I put them down. And so I'm going to be doing one later today, putting it down that she be approved for this car. Okay? When I tell you work, if you work it. But don't use God and ancestors. They're not your slaves. They here for you. And you are there for them. They treat you good, you treat them good. You understand? When they do stuff for me, I go, I buy them a nice thing of bouquet flowers. Um, uh, they like rum, big thing of rum, and I pour 3 things out. And I don't drink liquor, but I have to every now and again for them. Um, and I don't drink it to get drunk, but I have to drink it for them, like, a sip or two and stuff. So, that being said, I let them know thank you, thank you, thank you. Because, see, God is one man. And people say, well, God is over here, God is over there. God, your ancestors is working for you. Trust me, people. They work for you. My husband, when I first got started, get that heebie-jeebie stuff out of there, hocus pocus. He didn't understand it. Let me tell you something. I'm going to show y'all something. The cars in his yard. I told him he needed to start his own business because he had $1 million hands. He was working for a white guy. And they kept coming in there saying how much money he was making them. And they were building additions to their house. And in the meantime, me and him struggling. Oh, Honda Accord, this and that. Probably not being able to eat food. I mean, just doing what we had to do. So the Spirit talked to me and they said, tell him it's time for him to go. Now, he's not from here. He's from Massachusetts, but I'm from here. So we came back home down here to get on our feet. So I told him, I said, the Spirit told me that it's time for you to go. It's time. I don't know nobody here, and I ain't going to get no customers, and this ain't going to work, and blah, blah. I said, yes, it will. I said, God told me that he going to bring you people, your own customers that you don't even know. He told me your cup going to overflow. So I went, we got to invest in our partners. You understand? And we ride and die with each other, me and him. And I went and I spent $6,000 something. I got every tool I could get. We started in this little building right here. Let me see if y'all can see it. Can you see it? The red building over there. We started in that. Okay. And I told him, I said, come on home. Y'all, we have yet to advertise one day and not a day in our life. We have yet to advertise. And I just want to show you that I complain because his cup has really been running over. And he works mostly on European foreign cars. Look at this. Look at this. This is our front yard of the old house. Like I said, we're in the process of building a house. But these are customer cars right here. That right there is my Jeep. I work for the post office. That's a customer car. Now, remember I told y'all that we had one car? Look at these. Now these are right here, all our personal vehicles. We park them separate from everybody else. Okay. This is mine, his. I'm going to let my daughter come take my baby tomorrow till she get her car fixed. Yeah. Yeah. God's been good to us. And he can be good to y'all too. God and my ancestors done it. They the ones done it. So I'm going to go on to the backyard. If I can get back there. I don't usually do all this. He probably got it locked. Hold on, people. Hold on. Muddy. And y'all sitting there like y'all can open a door. Can y'all say hello? Really? Really, lady? You want to push your butt out? It's not a man. She love men. Y'all, I don't think I can get back there today. Okay. Got it. Look at this. Look at God. He got so much work, people. He had to turn away. He still got work. Look at this right here in the yard. We do have a helper. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm saying. When you step out and know that you know, things will work out all right. Look at this. Look at this, people. And they steady come back. So if you ever in the North Carolina area, look them up. Please Auto Repair. But look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. The ancestors want y'all to have it. It's yours if you let it be. If you let them, they'll open up your eyes to some things. They'll tell you what way to go, what way not to go. But it starts in here. and you pray each time you can, and you thank God, and you thank the ancestors. You understand? Don't let nobody else say you crazy. They crazy if they still think a bunny rabbit lay eggs. Shoot. Don't make them. When I first got in my religion, they thought Ebony done got in some stuff. Now all I'm doing is praying, lighting candles, cleansing myself, trying to eat right. I got to start that back. Helping people in the neighborhood, loving my enemies. I can't, you know what, that's the thing. I know everybody ain't gonna like you. I don't be all day but I got a job to do out here. And I got a position that I have to show people that despite of, I got to do what's right because my ancestor DNA is running through my blood. And they made the way for me. My mother and father didn't raise me, and I didn't have nothing. But I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And I read that Bible, I read the Bible. Didn't get anywhere. But I do know one thing, the Bible for sure. There is a God. He ain't got to sit high and low. He right here. He's right here in my heart. You know when you done wrong. You know when you lied and cheated. You don't have to look up under the skies and say, you know, because of the God within you. I treat people good all the way down to these fairy little animals. I tell people right now when they be doing people like that, I say I wouldn't do a dog like that. Anything that have life in it is beautiful. Even the trees know the winds is blowing and the animals chirping. It's life. If they ain't done nothing to you, leave them alone. People out here killing stuff that ain't even done nothing to you. Just because they got some problems in their life and hurting their life. And we got people that see it and we say, God will fix it. Come on, people. We are not of fear because God lives in us. I've had crazy people run up to me, wanting to kill me, this and that, because they're mine. And I knew that my ancestors, they were right there. And I said, you got to know how to talk to people. Your tone need to match their tone. And I said, calm down. What is wrong with you? See, you got to talk soft. See, a lot of crazy people and things don't like when you talk soft. But it's something about that soft voice. When God's speaking to you in that soft voice, you don't want to listen. You're like, I heard that voice. People, y'all got to learn to tap in. Tap into that third eye. Tap into your spirit and let him talk to you and use you. Don't let this world think that it is what it is and time winding up. I've been hearing it ever since a little girl. Yeah, things is changing, but you will best believe don't nobody know when he coming. But in this time, you get your wings and you do what you're supposed to do. And let the young ones and the other ones look at you. Like my grandmother paved the way for me. She went to white, black, whoever house. Oh, God, Lord have mercy. Every Sunday, they put the people that's sick on the back of the program. I lie to you not. She went to every... I said, Lord, please let it be about 3 today on the doggone program. It might be 5. So when I leave church, I got to go with grandmother around these people's houses. She ain't going there to sit and talk. She cleaned the kitchen. She fixing their dinner. She folding their clothes. But I didn't understand it now. But God added some years. See, that's how he will bless you. Where the death angel wanted to take you out. The death angel wanted to take my grandma out at 50-something years old. But because she sowed some seeds of what's to do right, and she did people right, then years were just added on to her. God said, I got to keep you a little bit longer. She had both her breasts taken off. She had cancer. She made it, people. And that's what we got to do. There's healing in the soul. And that's what we got to do. Everything ain't all about materialistic stuff and finance. Let me tell you something. My mama ain't talked to me a day in my life. I don't even know her. I don't even know her birthday. But I guarantee you if something happens, she'll come around and say, oh, Eb, like she know me personally. Because, see, that's one of my nicknames, Eb. And it's sad. But, see, I came in my grandmother's life at a time that helped her, and she helped me. I know what it feels like to be on top, and I know what it feels like to be on bottom. But all I want to do is keep the scales leveled. All right? Love yourself. Tell somebody else you love them. Our people may say, you don't know me to love me. Tell them anyway. Because we got to spread it on. There's some hurting people out here, people. And hurt people hurt people. Subscribe to my channel. I know I was a bit more airy. I'm just excited. I'm just boosting up. We're gonna meet some people in my neighborhood. They're gonna make you laugh. We're gonna have a good time. And I want to get y'all points of view of how do you feel about, you know, getting involved with your spirituality, with the ancestors and stuff like that. How do you feel about it? If you already started, tell me some things that that really, I mean, helped you. Like, you know, you, as far as, you know, you may say, well, I used to be depressed all the time. I kept praying and praying, and I'm not depressed like that anymore because, you know, I go and I help out, well, with the COVID virus right now, but I go when there's hurricanes and I volunteer with the Red Cross so that I know, like, wow, I'm somebody. I'm able to still walk and use my hands, not to choke somebody, not to kick somebody down, but to take these hands and bless them and lift them up. To take these feet and run around when God give me my house. See, don't let them people think when you dance and you praising that you demonize. That's our roots. We dance. That's our roots. We love music. You could be 100 years old. Them old people or whatever like to get out there and dance. It's in our soul. Some of y'all need to go in the house right now, turn on some music, and just dance. I ain't got a bit of rhythm, but I dance to make myself feel good and get whatever's off my mind. Music is good for the soul. I don't give a care. I get up in the morning in my prayers, and I'm dancing, I'm shouting. And it's something about me and God and the Spirit that's let me know that everything gonna be okay. We have got away from that. We have got away. If you go to a church, they tap you on the shoulder. Calm down. Now, how you gonna tell me how to calm down in the Spirit? Huh? You can't. When the Spirit get in you and He live inside of you and you doing the best you can and you love God and you love yourself and you love people, can't nobody tame that down, baby. And don't you let them. Because what in time, it always rubbed off on them. So go in the house today, love your family, hug somebody. You know, they got you scared with this corona and everything. I understand. So just dab arm somebody and stuff like that. But we're going to get through this, y'all. We're going to get through this. Our ancestors that came before us, they had a big outbreak. They had this, that, and the third. And we got through it. Okay. Charles is here today. Till next time, y'all, love yourself and love each other. Out.